Some people become so angry that they rewrite the story in their own mind until revenge feels justified. They stop listening, they stop reasoning, they stop seeing the people they're hurting. When anger takes over, it can convince us that losing something is the same as having it stolen. And once that belief takes hold, every decision is fueled by rage instead of wisdom. Let's read chapter 16. Here she comes. For a moment, the courtyard is filled with relief. The ceremony is over, the light has been revealed, and the kingdom can finally breathe again. People whisper softly, some wiping tears from their eyes as they try to gather themselves after what they've just witnessed. Then a distant sound breaks through the peace, the rapid pounding of hooves racing toward the palace gates. The sound grows louder, closer. Guards begin shouting, but their voices are distant and lost in the noise. Then the horse bursts through the outer gate, foam flying from its mouth, its eyes wide with panic. And riding the horse is Princess Nichelle. Her hair hangs loose around her shoulders, her dress is torn. There is no beauty left in her, only fury. She sees me and begins screaming. Her scream tears through the courtyard, wild and broken. Elaine! Her voice echoes against the palace walls. If I cannot marry Prince Tolliver, neither will you. Before anyone can react, she raises her sword and points it straight at me. Everything happens so quickly, I cannot move. My feet feel heavy as though the stone beneath me has climbed into my bones. Prince Tolliver moves quickly, without hesitation. He grabs the nearest guard's sword and steps between us. Steel meets steel. The sharp clash echoes across the courtyard like thunder. Nichelle swings wildly from the saddle, fury driving every strike. Prince Tolliver holds his ground, blocking the blow meant for me. The sound of their swords crashing together rings so loudly that the guests cover their ears. Nichelle's horse rears suddenly, startled by the clash of steel. For a moment, she struggles to steady herself, but her rage is stronger than her balance. She lunges again and loses her seat. Her body slips from the saddle. The courtyard seems to hold its breath as she falls. The blade in her hand strikes the stone beneath her. Then she goes still. Silence spreads across the courtyard. The horse bolts in terror, galloping back through the gate and disappearing beyond the palace walls. No one moves. No one speaks. I run to her, kneeling beside her, tears running down my face as I see her lying there. Though years of cruelty came by her hand, she was someone I had known since I was 10 years old. I had seen the anger in her, but I had also seen the loneliness beneath it. The same loneliness that made her cling to me on the night the room turned cold, and she was afraid. To see her lying there now breaks my heart. Shouts rise near the gate. King Soren and Queen Lissa rush into the courtyard. Their carriage had been forced to stop outside when the guards tried to control the chaos. They heard the shouting, the clash of steel, the frightened cries of the crowd. Now they push past the guards and servants, desperate to see what has happened. Then they see her. King Soren slows as if the ground beneath him is moving. For a moment, the proud king who ruled with such force is simply a father staring at his child. "No," he breathes. The queen falls to her knees beside Princess Nichelle, her hands trembling as she reaches for her daughter. "Nichelle, my beautiful daughter." In that moment, the truth settles over them both, heavy and impossible to escape. They had given Nichelle everything a princess could desire: jewels, gowns, servants. But the one thing she longed for most was the one thing they had so rarely given: their time, their attention, their love. And now they would carry that regret for the rest of their lives. King Malachi turns to the guards. "Prepare the princess," he says softly. "She will return with her family." The guards bow their heads and move carefully, treating Princess Nichelle with the dignity still owed to a princess. King Soren stands silently beside his queen as they prepare to leave. The weight of grief has quieted the pride that once ruled his voice. They leave the courtyard slowly, their heads lowered. Their crowns feel heavier than any punishment. It is said that King Soren was never the same after that day. King Malachi raises his hands and begins to speak. "Thank you, ancestors, for your protection over our people. Be with the king and queen as they make their long journey home. Be merciful to that young princess whose spirit is now with you. She herself was heartbroken too. Now we will move forward to celebrate this precious gift you have given to my son, to my family." He looks at Queen Idara for a moment. "And to our kingdom. May this union be forever blessed." He lowers his hands and says, "The wedding must go on. We will seal what destiny has already done." Grief has a way of changing us. Sometimes it softens our hearts. Sometimes it opens our eyes to what really matters. And sometimes it leaves us wishing we had loved a little louder while we still had the chance. Maybe that's the reminder for all of us. Don't wait until someone is gone to give them your time, your attention, your love. My book, I Am the Light, is available now on Amazon. If you're just seeing this chapter, no worries. Chapter 1 is waiting for you on my channel. Today, we say goodbye to Princess Nichelle. May her story remind us that it's never too late to shine your light. Choose love.